I remember you said something in the likes of do everything you can till 6 or 7 and then let the world take care of the rest.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, we have like in the school a shared vision on how important the first years of life are to, well, I would say a little bit as a container for everything. Yeah, the big problem with people in general is that we can't contain our emotions. You know, we can't contain our emotions. That means that, well, whatever happens to a child, the child can't understand it. The child can't understand at age of 2 that sometimes mom is there and sometimes mom is not there. And you know, and I think we young children, we treat them like more adult than they are, as if they were able to understand.
Yeah.
And then from 6 years old, we treat them like as little children. You know, then they have that brain, that brain that knows everything. From 6 years old, a child knows everything. And then we treat them as little children because we believe the brain, we believe everything they say. And it shouldn't be the opposite. Yeah. Like to give as much containing as you can, not explication, because they can't understand anything until 6. Not words, not just, you know, body containment, body contact, like reassurance. And I think the biggest thing you need to do, or you can do for your children until age 6, is be calm yourself. You know, be in contact with yourself. Yeah. And then, of course, the effect bodily you will have on the child is, you know, I can trust him. You know, like he's in touch with himself. So I'm next to him, this body. So it's like even without one word. So it just, you know, become like, well, the most you can do on the integration level, because the child, even if you have body contact, imagine you are a sacrificing mother and you are unhappy and you're anxious and you're full of emotions. But then, okay, you will be the perfect mother and you have the child from 0 to 6 on your body. But yeah, that is a body full of fear.
Yeah.
So the more you can do, like to be in tune with your own body, to be in tune with your emotions and to contain them, it will automatically pass, you know, like the little chicken, they get the energy of the big one. It just, without one word, it just frequency, it just passes. Yeah. So you can't fool them. So even if you do a lot of efforts, but I think like as a society, it would be, I was, that's maybe a nice story. I was with the RIIHS, and that's an indigenous population in Costa Rica, and they live really what we call primitively, in the way they build, in the way their education, on every level. And well, there are not so many, I think less than 100,000, and they open themselves now to foreigners in a way you can visit there and stay a little bit and see how they live. And one of the things that was really amazing for me is that from the moment a couple was pregnant, okay, until the child was 2-3 years old, not the mother and the father didn't work. So the work was done by the brothers and the men of the society. So they took over the tasks of the father, and of the mother, it was taken over by the other women. Okay, and the reason why was, so for us was like, so why also the father that looked like kind of progressive to us, while he would do a shitty job anyway. So, you know, it's kind of so simple, you know, it's kind of so simple. But of course that makes that man and that woman are more, they are carried. Yeah. You know, they are carried during the pregnancy. Yeah. Okay, they're pregnant, it's a big step, it's big, but they have the space to do it, and they are carried in that community. So that is an advantage. And then, of course, I suppose that those two parents, during the first days, the first years of the life of their child, they are a little bit calmer than if you have to run and you have a boss that, you know, like, so that is kind of in the organization a way to help.
Yeah.
That is on an organizational level, of course. And then you have the individual level where, of course, the more that man and that woman, that father and that mother are in touch with their own child, they will be okay in whatever situation. So even if there is a storm, or even if there is a big fire, or even, you know, they're just able to process it and to stay in their center. So there are two things. That is the personal evolution of every human being, and then of course the way society is built around. But I think we can't, well, the influence of society is really big and we can't change that. Well, you know, like, in a way it will change one day and we can do something, but it's like we are like one little piece of the puzzle. Just one. We're not even if I was like the minister of education, imagine I was the minister of education here in Belgium, I wouldn't know what to do, you know. Holy shit. How do you start? Where do you start? So it's kind of so I think what we can do in this society, that I think of course I believe in a change, you know. I work for a better future. I really believe people can grow, but on a society level, I don't know where we go, and I don't have anything to say about that. Not good, not bad, I don't know. I think everything has a reason to exist. But I think it's really important for children to 6 years to stay close to the parents, like, and then of course they take their energy. And if there is a lot of anxiety in the parents, then you will have an anxious child. It's like that. And then, of course, from 6 on, you say to the child, okay, live, you know, discover the world, and create your own experiences. Create your own experiences, not mine. Create your own experience, learn, fall, make mistakes, and learn. But learn, you know, be responsible. Be responsible, not so that is those are the two movements I see, and there are totally different movements, and we people, we are not very good in it, you know. I think we leave our young children too much alone, in a way, too much, because we are thinking then about our house and about a future. We are thinking then about the university in 20 years. Jesus Christ, I mean. So of course we think about them, but not about the now. And then at 6, then we think that we need to be like on top of them.